Namaste, most welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about one of the very interesting and important chapter of computer science for school level students as well as for higher level students. So that is all about computer viruses and security measurement. And today I'll be focusing on English language as well as on Nepali, so that it will be very easy for you in understanding. So I hope you will really love this class as much as possible. I'll try to make it entertaining and informative also. So let me begin. So let me start my slides. Yeah, so most welcome back. Always I want to welcome my audience first. So most welcome back. Okay, let me move forward. So we're discussing about computer viruses and security measurements. So it is a very important topic because computer viruses are always a big threat for us. And what are the security measurements that we can take? So हामीले कम्प्युटर भाइरस वा सेक्युरिटी मेजरमेन्ट भन्ने टपिक पढ्न गइराखेका छौँ. सो कम्प्युटर भाइरस भन्ने बित्तिकै जहिले पनि इम्पोर्टेन्ट कुरा हुन्छ, किन भन्दा कम्प्युटर भाइरसले जहिले पनि हामीलाई दुःख दिने गर्छ. कम्प्युटर युज गर्दाखेरि जहिले पनि एउटा डर हुन्छ, कम्प्युटर भाइरस लाग्यो भने हाम्रो फाइल्सहरू बिग्रिन सक्छ, ड्यामेज हुनसक्छ, हाम्रो कम्प्युटर सिस्टमलाई हानि हुनसक्छ भन्ने हिसाबले चाहिँ त्यो कुरा जानकारी राख्नु जरुरत छ. अर्को कुरा चाहिँ कम्प्युटर भाइरसको बारेमा मात्रै नपढेर हामी के कुरा गर्न सक्छौँ, कसरी हामी सिक्योर रहन सक्छौँ, कसरी हामी सुरक्षित रहन सक्छौँ, कम्प्युटरलाई कसरी सिक्योर बनाउन सक्छौँ, त्यो कुरामा पनि हामीले आज कुरा गर्दैछौँ. सो I'm using in both of the language, so my video might be a little longer, but I hope it will be informative enough to make you understand. Okay. Let's discuss about computer program first of all. So computer program has been divided into two parts. So legally or ethically it has been divided into two parts. One is positive programs, next one is negative programs. यदि कम्प्युटर प्रोग्रामको कुरा गर्ने हो भने दुईटा किसिममा दुईटा भागमा बाँड्न सकिन्छ. यसको नैतिकताको हिसाबले, यसको कामको हिसाबले, यसको इम्प्याक्टको हिसाबले दुई भागमा बाँड्न सकिन्छ. वान इज पोजिटिभ, नेक्स्ट वान इज नेगेटिभ. सकारात्मक र नकारात्मक खालका कम्प्युटर प्रोग्राम्सहरू हुँदा programs as in positive programs are those useful programs that we use in our daily life, like MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, calculator, Adobe Photoshop, yes, Paint, and many more programs like web browsers and all. But there are few negative programs that always try to disturb and damage the computer system. So that is all about computer virus. So we have got nothing. So thing from the slide. So positive programs, negative programs. Positive programs we always need, negative programs we don't need. Then after also it comes. Okay. Now let's discuss about the definition of computer virus, what it says, what does it mean. So let me go forward. So computer virus is an illegal computer program which is harmful to our computer system. It is an illegal computer program. Illegal means गैर-कानूनी. That is not legal to develop computer program and which are very harmful to our computer system. They try to harm our computer system in different means. Sometimes they disturb, they try to hack, they try to crack, they try to steal our data, they try to damage our data. They're very much destructive type of computer programs, and they are entered from the external sources and easily hide in the help software. Okay, so they always come from the different sources. Okay, so the next topic is who and why computer viruses are developed. Computer viruses are कसले बनाउने गर्छ र किन बनाउने गर्छ? That is always the main concern. Why people used to make computer viruses and for what purpose they make. Okay, so that is the main topic. So let me move forward. So computer viruses are developed by the bad programmers for the following reasons. कुनै पनि नकारात्मक दिमाग अथवा कुनै पनि लाई हिट नगर्ने खालको दिमाग भएका प्रोग्रामर्सहरूले बनाउने हुन्. It doesn't come itself. It has to be made by the human beings. So it is not a biological virus. यो biological virus भन्दा फरक छ. जस्तै COVID-19, let's talk about coronavirus. This biological virus, it infects human beings and the animals like that. But if it is computer virus, that is totally man-made and it is a program. It doesn't harm human beings. So in, in the sense of health, it may harm human beings. So monetary. So in that way, it may harms because if you have to lose your computer, that is one kind of harm. But it doesn't harm in our health. So it will not make sick. Monetary, it may make us sick. So computer programs ले चाहिँ हामीलाई स्वास्थ्यको हिसाबले चाहिँ कुनै पनि असर गर्दैन तर हाम्रो फाइनान्सको हिसाबले हेर्ने हो भने यदि हाम्रो कम्प्युटर्सहरूलाई ड्यामेज गरिदियो भने कम्प्युटर्सहरू बिग्रियो भने obviously so that is the loss of us. Okay, so for what purpose? For entertainment. So त्यतिकै फनको लागि पनि बनाइएको थियो र बनाइएको छ. So for hacking, to hack, to access others so system without their permission, without the authorized permission, it is used. So कुनै पनि व्यक्तिको सिस्टमलाई चाहिँ अनअथराइज रूपले चाहिँ एक्सेस गर्नको लागि पनि युज भएको हुन्छ. So that is the next purpose. And next one, to steal others' files and documents. So these days we're having all the files and documents in our computer system. So we're dependent on it. So we have lots of important files and documents in our computer system. That's why some people are likely to steal our files and documents. What they do, simply they make their viruses and they try to steal our files, documents unknowingly. Here, हाम्रो थाहा नपाइकन पनि कुनै व्यक्तिहरूले हाम्रो कम्प्युटरबाट फाइल्सहरू डकुमेन्ट्सहरू चोरिराखेर सक्छन्. चोर्नको लागि कुनै कम्प्युटर भाइरसहरू बनाउन सक्छन्. Next one is to trouble and damage others' computer system. Sometimes to trouble others, there are few people in this world who really enjoy troubling others. अरूलाई दुःख दिएर धेरै मजा मान्ने खुसी हुने व्यक्तिहरू पनि छन् यो संसारमा. So that's why so they do make for that reason also. And next one is to damage others' computer system. Sometimes as a rival also, so as the competitors system also, people used to make computer viruses and they used to spread so in their competitors' computer system and they try to damage their system to move forward. That is really unhealthy competition if it is so. And so to earn easy money, so if someone is likely for shortcuts, so they do make these things for easy money. Sometimes like ransomware virus, so they spread virus and they ask the money. So like kidnapping, they kidnap our files and documents. And sometimes, as you know, our files and documents they cost very expensive. So really millions of dollars they cost. Yeah. Okay, so let me show you the warning. So sometimes people might be thinking, yeah, benefits are there of making computer virus, then I also might be likely, I'm also likely to make please never think in that way. So warning is here. So that is developing computer virus is an illegal activity. It is totally illegal activity which is considered as cybercrime and will be punished if the developers are found. भनेको कम्प्युटर भाइरस बनाउने भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ टोटली गैर कानुनी कुरा हो, पूर्ण रूपमा गैर कानुनी कुरा हो. र कसैले पनि यदि सरकारले अथवा साइबर डिपार्टमेन्टले चाहिँ साइबर क्राइम डिपार्टमेन्टले चाहिँ यदि यो कम्प्युटर भाइरस बनाएको थाहा पायो भने they will be punished. They will take charge as well as they will be putting you in jail. So पैसा पनि आरोपी पनि धेरै पैसा दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ, क्षतिपूर्ति दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ र विभिन्न वकिलहरू धेरै समयसम्म जेलमा बस्नुपर्छ. That's why we never think of developing these things. Okay, so after this, let's discuss about the types of viruses. What are the types of computer viruses? And think we're discussing only about computer viruses now. Okay, so what are the different types of viruses? So virus भन्ने बित्तिकै त्यसको विभिन्न reason को लागि बनाएको हुन्छ as we have discussed. So that's why for what reasons they are made. So accordingly there are different types of viruses. एउटा भाइरसले सबै कुरा चाहिँ गर्न सक्दैन, सबै कुरालाई बनाएको हुँदैन. के को लागि बनाएको हुन्छ त्यही हिसाबले चाहिँ त्यसलाई इन्फेक्ट गर्छ, त्यही हिसाबले चाहिँ त्यसलाई काम गर्छ. इन्टरटेनमेन्टको लागि बनाएको हो भने केही दुःख दिने होला, अथवा दुःख दिएर मान्छे खुसी हुने हो भने त्यही हिसाबले गर्छ. अथवा किडन्यापिङ अथवा फाइल किडन्यापिङ गर्ने हो भने त्यही हिसाबले काम गर्छ. अर्को फाइल किन अर्को कम्प्युटर डिस्ट्रोय गरिदिनु भने त्यही हिसाबले काम गर्छ. There are different types of viruses on the basis of their function. कामको आधारमा चाहिँ विभिन्न भाइरसेसहरू छन्. And firstly, so computer viruses was seen in nearly about 1980s, nearly about 40 years ago. When they 40 वर्ष पहिला चाहिँ computer virus चाहिँ निस्किएको थियो, त्यहाँदेखि चाहिँ it was made for fun, फनको लागि बनाइएको थियो. Later on, people started using it for different purposes. Okay, so next one is let's discuss about the different types of virus. First one is macro virus. We will be discussing in short. Macro virus. Next one is file infector virus. Next one is self-modifying virus. Next one is script virus. Next one is boot sector virus. Next one is stealth virus. And the last one is all about multiparty virus. These are the viruses that we can get in computer system. Okay, first thing first, let's discuss about macro virus. Okay, if you know, in our MS Office package, just like Microsoft Office package of MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, there is a feature called macro where we can run, where we can use. So this macro virus may come along with those macro files. Simply, you can get in this way. Macro viruses are those type of viruses which infects our Microsoft Office programs like MS Word, PowerPoint, MS Excel, like that. That's why macro viruses are in that way. And there are some examples of macro virus. There are I love you and Militia. Militia and I love you are the examples of macro virus. They often come through email, and it may get infected through our Office packages programs like Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. Okay. Next one is boot sector virus. Boot sector virus is a type of virus which infects our booting system. What is booting system, by the way? Simply computer को language मा चाहिँ computer को term मा चाहिँ boot भनेको चाहिँ starting गर्ने हो. You start a computer system, that is booting. Clear? That's why boot sector virus is a type of virus which infects our booting system. भनेपछि boot sector virus ले infect गर्यो हाम्रो computer system लाई भने हाम्रो starting phase लाई नै के हुन्छ असर गर्छ. त्यसले गर्नाले चाहिँ हाम्रो कम्प्युटर चाहिँ राम्रोसँग स्टार्ट हुन नपाउने, अभियसली राम्रोसँग स्टार्ट हुन पाएन, यदि अपरेटिङ सिस्टम चाहिँ राम्रोसँग लोड हुन पाएन, कम्प्युटर मेमोरीमा लोड हुन पाएन भने कम्प्युटरले राम्रोसँग काम गर्न सक्दैन. That's why if you are infected by this boot sector virus, sometimes your computer may not be operable. Sometimes it may not be operated. That's why it is very much dangerous type of virus. You can see the examples like anti-exe is an example of it, and anti, so even as known as SEMD also, so are the examples of boot sector virus. Boot sector virus means it's a type of virus which infects our booting system. Booting system भनेको कम्प्युटर स्टार्टिङ गर्दा गर्ने फेज लाई नै के गर्दो रहेछ, असर गर्दो रहेछ. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हाम्रो कम्प्युटर चाहिँ राम्रोसँग स्टार्ट हुन पाउँदैन. Let me go move forward, otherwise my video will be very long and maybe boring. So next one is file infector virus. The file infector virus is a type of virus which infects our executable files. Just like exe files, it will infect our files. Its name is enough also. In simple way also, if you understand, file infector virus infects our files. It may change the extension also, so it may show remove things also. So mainly so this one kind of dangerous. All the viruses are dangerous in their own way. Please like it. And for some examples, cascade virus, Jerusalem virus are the examples of file infector virus. Okay, so next one is stealth virus. It is one kind of very smart virus, really, because this type of stealth virus they try to make full to the antivirus. Stealth virus भनेको त्यस्तो भाइरस हो जसले चाहिँ एन्टिभाइरस सफ्टवेयरलाई के बनाउँछ, झुक्क्याउँछ, मूर्ख बनाउँछ. र जब एन्टिभाइरसले चाहिँ स्क्यान गरिराखेको हुन्छ, यसले चाहिँ राम्रो कपी, आफ्नो राम्रो कपी चाहिँ बनेर बस्छ, राम्रोसँग लुकेर बस्छ. र जब एन्टिभाइरसले अपरेसन हुँदैन त्यति बेला चाहिँ यसले does its work. Stealth virus भनेको एकदम very smart virus. We try to make so antivirus full. Antivirus software लाई चाहिँ अलिकति छक्क्याउने खालको, झुक्क्याउने खालको चाहिँ काम गर्छ. त्यो काम गरेर चाहिँ यसले आफ्नो कम्प्युटर सिस्टममा चाहिँ नकारात्मक असरहरू. Okay, next one is self-modifying virus. And as you know, if it is self-modifying virus, obviously this type of viruses will be very, very dangerous. Yeah. Obviously these type of viruses will be dangerous because they can modify themselves. And there are two types of self-modifying virus. They are polymorphic virus and metamorphic virus. Okay, self-modifying virus means they can modify themselves. Look at the thing, they will enter in one way and they can design themselves in next way. So really dangerous type of virus, is it? And first thing is polymorphic virus. Polymorphic means, as you know, the term poly means multiple. So this polymorphic virus will infect and it will copy of itself. Means polymorphic virus ले चाहिँ आफ्नो एउटा राम्रो कपी बनाउँछ जसले गर्दा चाहिँ यो एन्टिभाइरससँग एस्केप हुन सक्ने खालको काही फिचर्सहरू हुन्छ। सो पोलिमर्फिक भाइरस भने कस्तो बुझ्नु पर्यो भन्दा यसले एउटा आफ्नो गुड कपी पनि यसले जेनेरेट गर्छ। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ यसलाई डिटेक्ट गर्नको लागि, यसलाई रिमुभ गर्नको लागि के हुन सक्छ, गाह्रो हुन्छ। इट विल शो द डिफरेन्ट कपिज polymorphic. Okay, next one is metamorphic virus. So metamorphic virus, as metamorphic virus will rewrite itself. जति बेला हामीले एक्जिक्युट गर्छौं, रन गर्छौं, यसले आफैले के गर्छ, आफैलाई रिराइट गर्छ। It rewrites each time whenever it infects a new executable file, and few examples are Win95. So these are the examples of metamorphic viruses. And these metamorphic viruses are very, very dangerous in their one way because they can change their shapes, they can change their essence, so they can write themselves. So that for antivirus also, even if you are using antivirus also, it will be difficult for antivirus to scan these viruses, to get these viruses. So very smart viruses, we can say. Okay, so next one is multiparty virus. So you can see multiparty virus means the hybrid type of virus, which is the combination of boot sector and program virus, file infector virus. So multiparty virus means the combination of two types of viruses, where it can function of boot sector as well as of file infector virus. That's why it is more dangerous also, because it can function in two ways. It can infect boot sector also, it can infect our files also. Really, it is very dangerous there. Next one is script virus. So as you know, so while using different types of internet things, also we may get infected by the virus. Internet so script virus is one kind of that. Script virus so one kind of virus which comes along with our websites. Well, all websites are not safe. So like Facebook is safe enough. You can see secure over there also, and YouTube is secure, Google is secure, but other unknown websites, so they may not be secure. Instead of selling photos, videos, they might be selling viruses to you also. They may give a beautiful photo to you, but when you download along with that photo, you may get a virus. So that's why you need to be aware of that. So sometimes that's why if you are using antivirus, they may be saying this site is not secure. Yeah, obviously. Virus is that type of virus which comes through the web pages. Okay, so now the next topic will start from this, that is how does virus transfer here. So virus कसरी transfer हुन्छ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ जरुरत छ। यदि हामीलाई थाहै भएन भने त how can we prevent ourselves here. So that's why, so how does it transfer. So I was likely thinking somewhere to make it two part, but I'm going for one single part, so it may be a little long, but don't worry. So let's get it. Okay, so how does virus transfer? Virus कसरी transfer हुन्छ computer system मा? So one is first of all while using internet and email. जब हामीले इन्टरनेट र इमेल युज गर्छौं तब कम्प्युटर भाइरसले चाहिँ कम्प्युटर भाइरसलाई ट्रान्सफर हुन सक्छ हाम्रो कम्प्युटरमा, इन्फेक्ट गर्न सक्छ। Next one is while transferring data and information from Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and all. When we transfer files, data, documents from one device to next device through Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, while to share it and all, at the time it may infect. If the sender is infected, there is a chance that receiver may be infected at the time. यदि पठाउने कम्प्युटर नै हो कि डेटा पठाउने कम्प्युटर नै के छ infected छ भने obviously viruses may travel at the time. And next one is while using removable storage devices like pen drive, CD, DVD, external hard disks, and memory card, viruses may transfer from one computer to next computer. You need to know that our computer virus is a program. That's why they need to be stored in these devices. They can store in these devices in pen drives, CD, DVD, and all. So that's why while using these infected pen drives, CD, DVD, extra hard disks, and memory card, yeah, our computer may be infected. That's why we need to be aware of these things. And can you imagine your computer? Yes, can you imagine your computer without internet and email and without Wi-Fi and all, without this? So pen drives and all, that is very difficult. And what to do? Yeah, there is all about solution is there that you should take. It is easy. Okay, let me move forward. If you have any problems, please comment down and I'll be explaining that thing to you also if you have any problems. Okay, signs, symptoms of a virus infection. For example, if your computer is infected by the virus, what are the signs or symptoms that you'll be seen, you'll observe on the computer system? So that is computer programs taking longer time to load than normal time operation. So computer will take more time. Yes, computer programs will take more time to load. Welcome program by data time diagnosis. And one more thing that you have to keep in your mind is these signs or symptoms of virus infection always not because of viruses only. Sometimes because of hardware and software failure also you may observe. Here, these things may appear. For example, the signs or symptoms यो लक्षणहरू कम्प्युटर भाइरसले मात्रै नभएर कहिलेकाहीँ हजुरहरूको हार्डवेयर र सफ्टवेयर प्रब्लमले गर्दा पनि हजुरको कम्प्युटरमा देखा पर्न सक्छ। यस्तो होइन कि कम्प्युटरले धेरै कम्प्युटरको प्रोग्राम्स कुनै खोल्नको लागि धेरै टाइम लाग्यो भने भाइरस लागेछ मेरो कम्प्युटरलाई पनि नहुन पनि सक्छ। कहिलेकाहीँ विभिन्न र्यामको स्पेसले गर्दाखेरि if you have less GB of RAM, then that also affects in this part. That's why सधैँ भाइरसले भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ हुँदैन। तर भाइरस लाग्यो भने यस्तो सिम्पटम्सहरू पनि सक्छ। Okay, next one is the computer is slower than the normal time operation. हाम्रो कम्प्युटर चाहिँ के हुन्छ ढिलो चल्छ, राम्रोसँग चल्दैन, हरेक कुरामा ल्यागिङ हुन्छ, it takes time. बिस्तारै चल्छ. You type something, it will be seen after a while. Okay, next one is computer stops responding or freezes frequently. Computer चाहिँ के हुन्छ ह्याङ हुन्छ र कम्प्युटरले राम्रोसँग काम चाहिँ गर्दैन, not responding भनेर बस्न सक्छ. Next part is computer crashes and restarts every few minutes. So computer will crash, it will restart. हजुर काम गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ, it may restart. Yeah, computer is shutting down, it may come in that way. That will really trouble us in working. So next one is the computer does not run as usual. Computer पहिला जस्तै चल्दैन, धेरै कुरामा समस्याहरू हुन सक्छ. So these are the things and more are there. And okay, applications on the computer does not work properly. Application programs, different apps may not work properly, and disks or disk drives are difficult to access. You might have local disks, C, D, E, different types of hard disks. You might have different types of pen drives. You might have used sensitivity. It may be difficult to access them. Virus लाग्यो भने यसले pen drive or hard diskहरूलाई चाहिँ access गर्न चलाउन चाहिँ सक्नु हुँदैन. Okay. Next one is, let me go forward. Printing items is difficult. Printing but no सक्छ. Everything is fine while it's connected. Printer is working. As printer is new and good working, but printing might not be. Yes, you are trying to print, but it may not be working. So it might be because of viruses also. Okay, so next one is program disappears from the computer. Sometimes program will disappear. Sometimes programs will appear. नचाहिने प्रोग्राम्सहरू एपियर हुने र आफूले राखेका प्रोग्राम्सहरू चाहिँ डिसएपियर हुन सक्छ. That's why we need to be aware of these things. And last point over here, another problems also may come. So there are a few problems that happen. Error messages appears rapidly. Different types of error messages with different kinds of unnecessary sounds, as in a tung 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 tung. Different types of things may come as unnecessary sounds may come. So different things obviously get infected by virus. These things, good things are not going to happen to you. That is for sure. Yeah, unusual and unnecessary things will come to your computer. Okay, so then how to protect? Yeah, we got how does it transfer and what are the signs or symptoms that we'll get. Now there should be some preventive measures also. So let me move forward. First thing first is all about antivirus software. That is the software which will fight against the viruses. So we need to install antivirus software which will prevent, detect and remove different types of viruses from the computer system. And you can see the different points like run antivirus software to make sure the viruses was removed properly or not. You have to run antivirus software, install it and run antivirus software. Don't disable it. Sometimes some people may disable it because this is slow in operation. Next one is use only the branded, genuine, and stop software piracy. So you need to use branded, genuine software, because if you use the pirated software, then who knows, that pirated person might have viruses in their computer. They might be spreading virus. But a genuine branded company like Microsoft or Google or Adobe, they're not going to give viruses to you. Okay, that's why you need to use branded software. Next one is use password to lock your computer. You might be getting interested or surprised why password, how password can. Yeah, password also will be working in one way, because if you put password in your computer, only the authorized person can access. पासवर्ड राख्नुभयो भने हजुरको कम्प्युटरमा चाहिँ सो के हुन्छ भन्दा सो जोसँग अधिकार छ, जोसँग सम्बन्धित व्यक्तिले मात्रै के गर्न सक्छन्, कम्प्युटर चलाउन सक्छन्. एन्ड दोज पिपल विल ह्यान्डल देयर कम्प्युटर इन बेटर वे. सरी, मेरो कम्प्युटर हो भने मैले त राम्रोसँग चलाउँछु, मलाई भाइरस लाग्छ कि भन्ने डर हुन्छ नि. तर अरूको कम्प्युटर चलाउने हो भने मान्छे अलिकति त्यति अवेर नहुन सक्छ. Then use carelessly. That's why if you put password, then unauthorized person may not access your computer. पासवर्ड राख्नुभयो भने कम्प्युटरमा नचाहिने व्यक्तिले, नचिनेको मान्छेले हजुरको कम्प्युटर चलाउँदैनन् र कम्प्युटर नचलाउने भइसकेपछि तिनीहरूले भाइरस सार्दिने भन्ने कुराहरूबाट पनि बच्न सकिन्छ. But let's move forward. So you have to update antivirus software regularly, because the new threats might be coming every day. So you have to update antivirus software regularly, because if viruses becomes stronger than antivirus, how does that antivirus can fight? How does that antivirus can fight? So that's why you need to update antivirus software. I think it is clear. Antivirus software like किन अपडेट गर्नुपर्छ भन्दा नयाँ फिचर्सहरु थपिएको हुन्छ, नयाँ फंक्शन्सहरु थपिएको हुन्छ, सो नयाँ टेक्निक्सहरु आइराखेको हुन सक्छ. That's why you need to update it regularly. So and next one is scan removable storage devices like pen drive, CD, DVD, memory card before using. अब pen drive use नगर्ने, CD, DVD, internet नै use नगर्ने भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ सकिदैन. So that's why you need to scan it before using. If it is possible, don't use other things, but you have to use it. If you are in that way, in that place where you have to use it, then use it nicely by scan. If there is a virus, either remove or don't use those pen drives. And next one is don't visit unknown websites. So unknown websites which are not secure to your computer system, don't visit those websites. And don't download unknown emails also. Sometimes you may be getting different types of prank and different types of emails, just like you have got lucky draw, you have got iPhone 11, you have got these, please register over here to get these things, to get the awards. So we'll be giving the things in free, none. Except your parents. That's why please don't be a fool. And those who are full, stupid and greedy, there is a chance of doing so. So कसले चाहिँ अलिकति को चाहिँ बढी उसमा फस्छन् भन्दा, यस्तो कुराहरुमा दुःखमा फस्छन् भन्दा जो लोभी पनि छन् र मूर्ख पनि छन्, ती व्यक्तिहरु चाहिँ हुन्छन् सजिलै the victim, they'll be the victim of it. That's why don't do that one. Okay, so antivirus software in short. So we are discussing about antivirus software. So as we have discussed, antivirus software we need to install, and antivirus software is the system. Okay, antivirus software is the system that scans, that will source, detect, and remove the viruses from the computer system. Clear? So antivirus software ले चाहिँ के गर्दो रहेछ, कम्प्युटरलाई स्क्यान गर्दो रहेछ, सर्च गर्दो रहेछ, डिटेक्ट गर्दो रहेछ, भेटाउँदो रहेछ, यदि छ भने अनि के गर्दो रहेछ, रिमुभ गर्दो रहेछ, फाल्दिँदो रहेछ. एन्टिभाइरस सफ्टवेयर युज गर्यो भने भाइरसलाई खोज्छ, भेटाउँछ र फाल्दिन्छ. त्यही काम हो एन्टिभाइरस सफ्टवेयर, ब्लक गर्ने र भएको खण्डमा चाहिँ फाल्दिने. So there are so many companies that are providing antivirus software, and really so antivirus softwares are inexpensive, so they become expensive. Antivirus software चाहिँ के हुन्छ, अलिकति महँगो हुन्छ. But we can do one thing, since we have internet facilities, internet access, we can go for the free, genuine free antivirus software like so everywhere.com also they provide free, because there is a proverb in saying something is better than nothing. केही नहुनु भन्दा केही हुनु राम्रो. तपाईले जेन्युइन सफ्टवेयर नभए पनि, जेन्युइन अथवा प्रिमियम भर्सन नभए पनि फ्री भर्सनले पनि केही न केही रूपमा चाहिँ हामीले फिचर्सहरु, केही न केही सेक्युरिटी चाहिँ प्रोवाइड गरिरहेको छ. That's why okay, you can see the free Avast antivirus also, or Avira is also there. Simply download it from the Google. So Avast. So the next one is So Evida, these are the free antivirus that we can get, and somehow they will protect your system. But don't be fooled. Sometimes you might be saying antivirus, and there might be a viruses. त्यस्तो कुरामा चाहिँ बस्नु पर्यो. Free antivirus भनेर कहिलेकाहीँ भाइरसेसहरू पनि मान्छेले दिन सक्छन्. So the genuine one you have to know the genuine antivirus software. So like Avast is genuine, Evida is genuine. Okay, you can see the different examples of antivirus software, just like Quickhill, Sure, McFree, then after Kaspersky is very much popular in Nepal, then Avast, then after AppSecure, Site, yeah, so there are different Norton. So there are different types of antivirus software. Either one you can use it, and if you are buying a CD, then you'll be getting, you can get 3-in-1 also, which will be very cheap. For example, 3-in-1 for about 700-800 rupees. So if you divide the cost, it will be 200-300 per year. So that is good also, reasonable also. So that's why you can use this free or premium types of antivirus also. If you pay, you have to pay nearly about 300 rupees per month, maximum 250 to 300 rupees per year. That's it, not per year. So that's why to make your computer secure, rather than losing the data and oh my god, if I have used saying that way, if you use antivirus software, that will be clear, that will be good to your computer system. Okay, so thank you very much. So this is the end of today's class. So hopefully I described it in a brief discussion we did, so I hope you understood it. So if there is a problem, please feel free to comment below. I'll be answering it as soon as possible, as soon as possible. That's why feel free to comment below. So that is the thing. So now I have to say, so thank you very much. Have a nice day. And what type of videos you need, please comment below. So as soon as possible and as much as possible, I'll be trying it to bring. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.